the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll move the wide receiver. Running inside, it's Turner. There's some room. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. They'll ride the hot hand. There he goes. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ballgame. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
The Panthers getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Nose is ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
He'll try it again. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays.
Wait just a second here, guys. They are sending out the field goal unit after all. I also thought they might go for it in this situation. And it's good! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
Well, that's a huge kick right there, because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. On the delay, it's Miller. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught in the backfield, it's Weaver. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
The run inside, it's Miller. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. Sweet cut there. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
I love the play called running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Clock stops for just a moment. There is a member of the Syracuse Orange who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. That's caught. It's Williams. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
From the gun on third down, Steve Angeli. It's complete to the right. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Turning it on! Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Throwing Angeli. It's on target and complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Miller. Touchdown, Syracuse. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Rides to the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Robinson. Breaks free, and he might be gone. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. He goes right back to the air. With the catch, it's Hicks.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Pulls it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down on that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be fourth down. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. Might have a chance. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
That's not surprising. You're going for that every single time. 4th and inches in your opponent's territory. You're trying to get closer and closer to field goal range so you can pay this drive off by scoring points. Nice play call.
They'll send the back in motion. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defense did a good job stringing that play along, and you could tell he didn't make a decision quickly and kept going towards the sideline and pushing towards his right, and then the defense caught up, played great D, and got him on the ground.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And I like it. Very smart defense, understanding the clock. Understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's gone! And guys, they've taken the lead, and now the stage is set for the end of this one.
Big-time kick late in the fourth quarter to take the lead. Now, not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill, knowing exactly what you're doing to get one more stop.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Steve Angeli fires to the middle. Finds a man on the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
To the air on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Wide open spaces. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Trying to run, it's Johnson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Timeout taken on the field. It's the second call by Syracuse. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Angeli. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Angeli from the gun on third down. Rushes on him. This defense had its work cut out for them when a guy can get out of the pocket like that. It'll be 4th and inches.
I know this guy is really athletic, but it's going to be hard to outrun a DB. It was a really nice job scrambling, trying to get what he could get on that third down, but there's...
All right, wait a minute here. They are going to send out the field goal unit and take what they hope is the short points. The offense uses a timeout, 15 seconds left to play. And this to tie things up in the final minute. Timeout called by the defense and 15 seconds to go in this one. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And they tied the game inside a minute to go in regulation.
Man, that is a massive field goal. So much pressure on him. With just a couple of seconds left here in the game, he knocks it through the uprights. It looks like this thing's going into overtime as long as your defense is not completely screwed this thing.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Give to the back. Got room to work. Crosses the 30. Across the 35. Out of bounds at the 36. And a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
I love the play called by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Wants to throw on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. Now, a game can end on a defensive penalty, so they'll get one more crack at it with an untimed down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the tight end. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got him. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
And on that play, great job by the receiver working his way through the traffic in the middle of the field. That's a crossing route. It's going to take him a couple seconds to get all the way to the other side of the field, but really nice awareness by him, making the catch, coming up with a big play.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down and goal.
Boy, if that 1st down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Panther! They strike 1st in overtime.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Throwing Angeli. Looking left. He's got it on the move. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, Cuse. They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. But now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with 1 play to win this football game.
Don't assume on this extra point. They needed to send it to a 2nd OT. And he tacks on the extra point. Now 1st down here in the 2nd overtime. Angeli on the play action. Gets it out fast. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Going to the run, it's Miller. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. That defensive front just flat whipped him as they knock him down for a big loss.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
And that's the final timeout for Pitt. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. Got it! What a way to complete the comeback! What a rally and what a victory! Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. Now the play fake. Got it. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Pittsburgh now has it in the red zone. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Flips it out in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
They'll send the tight end in motion. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Tight end finds a soft spot.
Nice job by the defense there on third and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up fourth.
Number 91.
Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Up and gone! And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game. And now it's all two-point conversion attempts from here on out. They'll try to power it in. They can't get it done on the two, and now they'll rely on the defense. They got the stop, now to win it with a two. Motion from the back. They're going to run it. That's it. That's the ball game. The two-point try gets it